What's going on, everyone? So, another exciting day of news in the quantum computer world. We're seeing also an increase across the board in quantum computer stocks. The word is getting out, and there are crazy articles hitting the internet every single day. This is a rapidly accelerating sector. There's tons of breakthroughs happening, but today there was an absolutely crazy, hot off the press headline that I can't believe that I read. MIT has set the world record with a 99.998% fidelity in quantum computing. That is insane, totally crazy. Let's take a look at the article, and I'm just trying to keep up at this point with all the news that is coming out. Okay, let's do this thing. Look at that headline. Are you freaking kidding me? This has been, I mean, how much closer can we get to literally 100% fidelity? Um, so I'm going to be the first to admit I am not an expert in quantum computers. I'm hoping to bring some experts on this channel and do some interviews and ask them some questions. But even I, as a simple layman, know that this is insane news for the quantum computer world. The team used time pulses and a form of synthetic light to reduce errors and improve the accuracy of their quantum computer. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to highlight parts that are interesting to me, but hopefully I leave the text on the screen long enough so you can also read it. Our experiments show that fluxonium is a qubit that supports both interesting physical explorations and also absolutely delivers in terms of engineering performance. I'd love to get someone on the channel that knows what fluxonium is, because I don't. And I'm going to acknowledge that I have some deficits in my understanding of all of this. It doesn't mean I don't understand everything that's going on from a technological standpoint in my iPhone either, but that doesn't make me not excited about the technology and appreciate the use cases for my phone every single day. So really, an incredible headline. We're seeing. I want to kind of go through some other crazy headlines we're seeing. UK has the world's first quantum entanglement of molecules at 92% fidelity. UK achieves magic. And that's kind of one of the chilling things about this is we're playing with the universe on a atomic scale is what quantum computers are. And as we progress in that, we don't know what that could possibly mean. Like, we can only dream. This seems very important. The first ever quantum entanglement of molecules. Magic wavelength optical tweezers. The future is now, people. Wow. Holy shit. So the entanglement can be achieved over existing fiber optic cable networks, enabling real world deployment of quantum networks without building extensive infrastructure. So IONQ at the CES last week was saying we need to build the quantum internet, and we should start doing it now. And I'm like, WTF? What the hell is a quantum internet? It looks like that is a big part of what's coming up in the future, the quantum internet and what that means. Okay, another headline. These just keep coming. So these are just, this is all basically breaking news. NIST novel quantum computer erases chalkboard. A vexing problem is confronted. The need to keep bits in a superconducting, free of errors, ready to perform. Erasing qubits after a calculation involves cooling them to a fraction of a degree above absolute zero and then keeping them there. This method is more effective than other state-of-the-art methods for erasing the qubit chalkboard because of the lower temperatures it achieves, but it also achieves them in a novel way, powering the eraser using heat flowing between two parts of the refrigerator that keeps the computer cold. This approach could prove useful in other ways. Okay, so this is just on paper at this point, but advances. You just see this field is rapidly progressing right in front of our eyes. Okay, another headline, 10th of January. So this isn't hot off the press, but we have quantum fridge hits record low. Researchers claim to have engineered a new type of refrigerator that can cool superconducting qubits to record low temperatures. And I'm going to be looking into this more, but I do remember a recent article about Maryland and IONQ entering a big quantum computer contract or agreement. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, so this is January 14th. State of Maryland, University of Maryland announces $1 billion capital of quantum initiative. Thermally driven quantum refrigerator autonomously resets a superconducting qubit. Quantum data infrastructure, scalable architecture design perspectives. So now getting into the research side, recent research and papers that are being released. And then this is a little bit older, but IBM demonstrates first multiprocessor for quantum processing. So I do not claim to be an expert on this channel, okay, about quantum computers. But what I will say is I am noticing this crazy trend, the acceleration of all these things. People are starting to realize there's a lot more to this conversation than what Jensen and Zuckerberg said. I think they considerably miscalculated what's happening in the quantum computer world, in the quantum industry, and maybe misled a lot of people. And what it all comes down to is there are multiple approaches to quantum computers. There's multiple different hardware approaches. There's developing software approaches. There's cloud services. There's now Microsoft has an agent program. Let me pull that up. Microsoft Quantum Ready, which was also released yesterday, which I covered already. Quantum Ready program from Microsoft. They're going to help you or a business owner or enterprise skill, research, resource, event, expertise, and insight. Stay ahead of the curve and ensure organization is ready to leverage the power of quantum computing. So we're seeing it brought to commercial. We're seeing it. We're seeing the partnerships. Come on, guys. This is insane. And it's only going to accelerate from here. So get on the wave now is all I got to say. All right, everyone, I will be back with more news probably later today. Okay. So, in this analogy, the ocean is the whole entire tech industry, right? Which is an industry I'm super invested in and very interested in personally, professionally, whatever. Now, each wave represents a potential opportunity in the market. Okay.
It can be tempting when we're really desperate to catch anything, but what often happens is you take off on a closeout and there's no turning opportunity.
Okay, so that's when that's how people were feeling last week, okay, in quantum computers. Oh shit, I got on the wrong wave. I'm crashing and burning. We have this huge shakeout, this massive reaction and dumping of quantum computer stocks across the industry based on Jensen Huang's remarks and Zuckerberg's remarks, that 1-2 punch, which I've covered on my channel extensively. Now, as investors, as future looking people, market does tend to overreact. In fact, oftentimes fear gets in the driver's seat, anxiety gets in the driver's seat, but we have to take a step back and we have to look at the longer term. Okay. So let's keep watching.
So what we do want is a wave like this. This is a left-hander because it's braking towards the left.
Okay. So we're on this left-hander, okay? And in my humble opinion, that's what quantum is right now. We're on a wave. We're catching it, and who knows where it's going to go? Who knows how long the ride's going to be? Who knows how big the tunnel's going to be? But we have an opportunity to catch potentially a once-in-a-lifetime wave. So as the investors, or as people that are just interested in technology and the progression of the world, it's kind of our job to do our research and be kind of investigators, right? Digital forensics, if you will. We have to put the pieces of the puzzle together ourselves. No one else is going to do that for us. So that's what I'm trying to do on this channel. If you appreciate this content, and if you believe in quantum computers, please share this news. I think a lot of stuff is developing really fast. I don't think a lot of it's going to get into the mainstream yet, but that's coming in 2025, 2026. So stay tuned. I'll keep sharing whatever I learn, and I'm enjoying riding this wave with y'all. All right, have a good day.